Okay, I've got you. I can see me. There's 0 people watching. So what's happened is we have got... when I go landscape, it tells me that I'm holding the phone on wrong. So it tells me to go back this way. Sorry everyone. Hello. Ruben Van Ascayan, how are you, Riley? Very well, mate. So we are just fueling up here. We have left our berth just down there at a little marina and we've come over, pulled up alongside. You can tell that I'm slow as at the moment, can't you? I've got a toothache. And last night I got no sleep. And then this morning we woke up and Troya was like, oh, I need to get some bananas. And he just abandoned ship. No, he went to get some bananas and some painkillers for me. And we're just filling up with fuel. Elena's just paying the dude now and then we're gonna head off. So there's gonna be a little bit of like me talking to you and then us mucking around doing jobs and stuff like that. Hopefully Troy gets back soon so he can hold this thing. And yeah, then we'll head off. We've got some questions. Well, give you a bit of perspective, this is where we are. I can't tell you because the movies are behind and you still have to watch them. You're all welcome to guess though.
Seriously wonder where Troy is. Just pay the fuel man.
Elena and I had an argument this morning.
Riley was being really grumpy because of his tooth, so...
You weren't helping me out enough.
Oh, okay.
It happens on board. Okay, so we've got some questions here from our patrons that we told about this a while ago. There is a Ken White, a report please on Elena's wrist. Elena, can you...
Alright, it's a hot topic, isn't it? Let me show you. Oh, it's okay, it's definitely healing. I went and saw the dermatologist and he gave me this red stuff and I had to put it all over my body and it was really embarrassing, but it is all better now. But yeah, it was crazy. The rash spread to my other arm and my legs and it was horrible. So
it was getting a bit manky there.
Beware of jellyfish.
Well, everyone keeps asking, was it a man of war? Which is a type of jellyfish, a Portuguese one.
Okay, no, I don't know. I didn't see it, it was too quick. But I have a fair idea. Anyway, rashes do suck, Brendan, yes. Alright, should we go next question?
We've got a Martin Dunleavy. Would love it if you could visit my old town, Loutraki in Greece, which I lived in for 8 years and sailed through there, very nearby to the Corinthian Canal.
We're going through the Corinthian Canal.
We are going through the Corinthian Canal. We're still a little way off yet, but yeah, very much looking forward to that. My old boat actually went through the Corinthian Canal with a friend of mine. I was working offshore, so what's wrong?
Your face is cut out.
Oh,
Portrait style, it's just not good for 2 people.
Doesn't like that. We're losing people, we're being boring. Yeah, my boat went through the Corinthian Canal with a mate of mine, my old boat, because I was working offshore again, so...
We're going to get kicked off the field up.
No, we're not. Hopefully he doesn't crash into our boat. Have a look at this, guys. This guy's just pulled up. Can I climb through that window, do you think?
I don't know, give it a go. I've never seen it done. Go on.
I'm showing off for you guys now.
You are showing off. Nice work.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
I'll go back around this time. Geez, this chews the battery, Elena. Just absolutely choose the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some more questions we've got?
Okay, do you feel like you've been in a rush? And yeah, like we've just realised that we've been going so fast because we want to see so much in the Med. We absolutely love it here. And yeah, we've been moving so quickly that we haven't really had time to do so much fun stuff on land. And usually, like, when you spend longer than a week in any place, you really get like a feel for the culture and you go and see the best places and you usually make friends and they'll take you around the island or something. We haven't really done that. So just recently we're all like, let's slow down and yeah, enjoy places a little bit more. So yeah, we have been rushed.
We've
Connie?
been in a crazy rush, haven't we?
Yeah. What are we loving about the new boat? Everything. Yeah, really, everything's so much easier.
Connie Woods.
No, that's from Adam Chalmers.
Oh,
Chalmers?
what are you loving about the new boat,
Oh,
Elena?
just the stability, just the comfort level. Like, it just went from... I don't want to say it doesn't feel like...
Travis just wrote in and said heaps good.
G'day, Travis.
That's our mate Trav that was with us. Oh, he was with us everywhere. Tahiti.
Helped us install the Navionics stuff.
Yeah.
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 No, B&G gear, sorry.
Caught up with him recently in Queensland.
Anyway, g'day, Travis. Glad you're here.
What are you loving about the new boat?
Yeah, like I said, the comfort. It just, I don't want to say it doesn't feel like I'm on a boat because you're definitely on a boat and we're going faster than we ever have before. So that you have to be more switched on and paying attention basically all the time. But yeah, everything else is just so much easier. You don't have to brush past people to get from one side of the boat to the other. You just have your own space. Like at the end of the day, like, and we love Troy and we get along with him really well, but at the end of the day, we all get our own space. So like he goes down to his hull, we go down to our hull, and like it's just, I feel like there's a bit more privacy on this boat, I guess. It's a lot better to have guests on board. So I would say that is probably a few of my favourite parts.
Everyone's saying flip the phone.
Yeah, well, we tried, but it's saying.
Is everyone saying to go? When we do that, it says rotate device. So
Well, you must have set it up as portrait before you did it or something.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, it's
That's
just going to have to
Riley
keep
for ya.
going like this. Someone said, is there a risk of capsizing? Oh dear, that
Troy's
old
back.
chestnut.
Here we go. Troya went to get Riley some painkillers this morning because he's been a sook all morning. So.
I have
have.
indeed. Is
None
there-
of us
is
actually
there-
got much sleep last night. I got to sleep at 1 because we had chili for dinner. Every time we have chili for dinner, I have nightmares and I can't sleep. So none of us have slept much. It's been a pretty busy morning, but we're heading off in just a minute. Troy has just come home and we're going to get out there, hoist the main, and sail east, the north of Sicily. Oh, we're not supposed to say where we are. It's a surprise. We're sailing east today. Going to pick up Jack, Riley's cousin. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, how'd you go at the pharmacy?
It took me forever to find it, but yeah. That's what it is.
Say g'day, mate.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's a hard one.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
Oh, very bad connection.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Someone asked a question about capsizing, Elena.
Like, it's a question we get asked a lot, and I think we are safer on this boat capsizing than we would have been on the monohull, because if this flips, like, it is going to stay floating. There's an airtight compartment at the front and back, and you can access the life raft if it's capsized. Yeah, okay, so I suppose we've heard stories where some people fall asleep, and because we're on a catamaran, you can't really feel how much pressure's on the sails, and some people have woken up and been going like 20 knots and not even known about it. And there's so much pressure on the rig, but it would take a big wave to actually capsize. So I don't know what to say about that. I feel safer on this boat if we were to capsize. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. What do you think, Riley?
I just don't think it'll happen.
Yeah, well, we're not going to push it that far. Like, no way. Cool. Alright, should we drop the lines and head off?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Troya, can you grab hold of this?
Yeah.
And we're gonna slip these more. I should have started on landscape to begin with. I apologise also about the buffering.
First time.
We're
Okay.
looking into it. we're gonna slip the lines. Well, I'll do that, and Elena is gonna drive off, and then we're gonna hoist the main. But be prepared, because as we get out of the harbour, I don't know, the signal might get better, but probably not. Do you want to get your rig or not really?
Not this time. It's
Okay.
gonna be
Yeah, cool.
crazy to put it on.
When you drop the forward line, I'm probably just gonna come back like a metre or two, and then I can get us out of here.
Don't leave without me. We nearly left without you then, Troy.
How are we looking at the front there?
Miles. How are we looking at the back?
I need you at the back.
How are we looking at the back?
I need you at the back here. All ropes are out. Can you just check that back line for me?
Hey
Troy?
Kurt, I just got him some toothache medicine, so he should be okay.
Yeah, why don't you answer a few questions? That'd be great.
Apparently it's bad connection. Seems to be doing okay.
You haven't had a win this morning.
This is what we have to do each time we leave. We pull in all the ropes, then pull in all the fenders, leave the harbour, and then start thinking about where we're going, where the wind's coming from, and then hoist the main. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know, but you're always motor when you're coming in and out of the harbour. You could sail, but if there was an accident, everyone would just be like, oh my god.
Will it change if I flip it?
No, it won't.
Oh.
I
It locked
started it
in.
wrong. How's the, are there any questions that people have got?
So we got one. Do you find that others in the well, too fast.
Slow down.
Guys, you're asking so many questions. Someone just asked me a question. I can't even read it. Okay guys, next time we will flip the phone. Our mistake. Hello, 8-year-old daughter Allison.
Hello, Allison.
Hey, Ali.
Alright, questions. I'm sure we can multitask.
What's that?
I'm sure we can multitask. while we're putting
Okay,
away.
can we get some decent questions about maybe any of the processes that we're doing right now?
Oh, okay. What? So we're just gonna hoist main? What do you mean?
You want me to ask you questions?
Yeah. Yeah. You
Okay.
can prompt me. I obviously can't see the screen.
So first things first, we're about to head out of the harbor. What are we gonna do first, Elena?
We're going to see where the wind's coming from and hoist the main and then pull out the head sail and get ourselves on course.
Do you have any idea how many knots we have today?
I forget. Riley's the weatherman. He checked the weather this morning. He said we have fair winds, so we should be moving. But yeah, we have had just so many days of complete glass off here in bed. It's either super windy or dead calm and not a breath of wind. And the dead calm days, it's so hot, like, oh. So I hope for a breeze.
Getting a low battery.
Oh yeah, we gotta plug it into that separate thing that I've got to it.
Okay.
The battery pack.
So I'm gonna
Once
hand
we've
this
got
off
all
to-
once we've got all the fenders up and the ropes in, then we start thinking about doing this. One thing with these boats, you don't want the rope to fall down in between here, see any of this stuff, because it'll get tangled up in your propeller. That was one thing that Matthew highlighted to us. That's an easy mistake to make.
Alright, do you want me to get the battery charger pack?
Yeah, let's grab that.
Alright, I'm just going to see this on auto. Can you just watch for a sec? Because I know
Gotcha.
where the thing.
You look very comfortable there, mate. Very relaxed.
It's not supposed to be, yeah.
Alright, let's plug her in. And for those of you who have just arrived, we are currently sailing out into the bay and we're about to hoist the mainsail. Yeah,
We're not allowed to tell you where we are.
I already accidentally did that earlier.
Yugoslavia.
We're in Yugoslavia.
That's what my GPS last said. So.
Alrighty,
Let's go for it, eh?
right here? Well, yeah, we can do that.
Or should I get out my computer and read the...
Well, we've got two questions left, so. What's the wind today, Riley?
Like, nothing.
Nothing?
Not much.
Code D?
Should I get out the computer with my list on how to hoist the main, Troyer, and read it out?
I said you have it memorized, I'm sure.
What?
It'd actually be cool if you got out the list, I think. So a lot of people watch us hoist the sails in the episodes and they really have no idea what it is we're doing, what ropes we're pulling and why. So like Riley has this list of things that we do on the boat in order, so he's going to grab that list and we're going to do it for you guys and you can see how we hoist the main. For those of you who are already sailors, I apologise because this is going to be what you already know, but yeah.
And guys, we are looking at the comments. Yes, we actually are looking at the questions. It's just kind of
Troyer's
hard
yelling
to answer them as we're doing this right now. But once we get out, we'll definitely try to answer some more.
Unzip and undo.
Okay, what are you doing, Riley?
Let me
Hoisting the main.
have the laptop and I'll yell it out to you.
No, I wrote the list. I'm the captain. You
Alright.
do what I say.
Alright.
Unzip and undo the yellow tie down.
You just did that,
You
yeah?
are gonna. No, I didn't actually. It's lucky that I wrote that down because I was gonna forget it. I didn't even do it up last time.
Nonsense.
You want me to read the list now, hey?
No.
Do you? You're the captain, you gotta read the list and do everything.
Unhook mainsail halliard. Check. Head into wind.
I can in a sec once we get past this rock wall.
Take note of angle of boom and centre if necessary.
It is centre.
Unlatch reeve rope clutches 1, 2 and 3 as desired.
Done.
Not your first rodeo, is it? Pants. One person pulling mainsail halliard, one person moving the sail batons so as to avoid the lazy jacks. We won't be able to do that today. Oh yeah, are you headed into the wind?
In a second, it's this from here, so I'm just gotta get past this rock wall.
Okay. This is the bit where we actually hoist it. you know, I've hoisted a lot of mainsails, but when we've had a lot of people on board, they get really, really excited about the hoisting of the main. So I wanted to make a bit of a deal about it for you guys today, and hopefully you feel like you're on board with us. If you had, soon there'll be a robot here and you'll have arms and everything. It'll be great.
So what's the most common mistake here with raising the mainsail with the Lazy Jack lines?
Getting it caught in this stuff and releasing the main sheet too early, so this flops around and knocks my computer off the desk there. or someone in the head.
Do not put your laptop in compromising position, even though I have.
Nearly out.
So you can, I don't know if you can see, but we're just trying to avoid these battens getting caught in the Lazy Jacks.
And so what we need to do is we need to have the wind just to starboard.
No, we've got to have it right in the middle and then starboard at the end to miss the topping lift.
Correct. When you go up and it's going to get stuck.
Jeff C, bad wind noise, guys. Yeah, is it possible? Can you hear anything?
Can anyone hear anything at all?
I'll try and block it with my body. You need a wind muff. Yep, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. How's that?
Can
Is
you
it better
tuck
this
it into
way?
your chest like that?
Yep.
Then you can't
Okay,
read it.
I can't see anything, but I hope you can hear.
Nod if you can hear us. Alright, ready?
I'm gonna get down quick.
Now we're looking at the topping lift and we want the wind coming just from here. Just because of the way our rigging is set up, we want the sail on the port side, so we want the wind coming from there, pushing the main this way. And we're just waiting to round the last bit of the harbour here.
Alright, we're all good.
We're good. Yep. Yep.
Okay, guys, the Lazy Jacks are what hold up the Lazy Jack sack where you pack the sail bag away, or where you pack the sail away. Steven, do you even sail, bro? Good one.
So this is the part where Riley can't hoist it anymore and we winch it up.
You got to put it on the electric winch.
Is it really hard to pull it up? What do you think?
You can get it to there, but there's like a technique involved. You don't have to be strong, you just got to use your body weight and then hold what you've pulled up, hold it in place, and then the person at the helm can pull it through. There's no way anyone will be able to hear that.
Oh, what's up, Dad? Didn't know you're on social media. That's cool. Good morning.
Who, your dad?
Yeah.
Really?
My dad wouldn't even know what Facebook is.
No, he doesn't. So I'm just loosening off the boom now a little bit. I usually take
Go more.
3 wraps for the last quarter of the main to pull that up. Also looking at navigation, trying to dodge other boats.
Also, you got to remember to get your computer off the coach roof, as we said earlier. When the third batten is clear of the Lazy Jacks, move helm 5 to 10 degrees to port so as to facilitate mainsail staying to port side of topping lift. Have we done that? a boat just up ahead. Take 4 wraps to begin mechanical winching your mainsail, Kelly. Why's that?
Still loose enough more.
Continue winching until leech of sail becomes tight. Is that the leech, the front bit? It's that angle of boom, and I always get my leech and my luff confused. Leech is the front bit.
Looking good. What do you think?
And that's our mainsail hoisting procedure.
Alright.
Oh, Noel's on. The biggest fan.
Oh!
Noel.
Hey Noel.
Hello.
Writes on our Instagram all the time.
Yeah.
And she seems like a person.
She does. Alright, next on the list, Captain, get your list out.
No, we'll just roll the head sail out.
Now we want to see where the wind's coming from.
So we want to be going this way, which, believe it or not, is exactly where the wind's coming from.
Perfect.
These guys are sailing here. I think we'll head out here to begin with. Elena?
Ain't that a beauty? Riley, after a bit of time in the med, what's your assessment of the amount of fish?
No fish. I'm honestly like, I'm a little bit upset about just the whole situation worldwide, to be honest. I don't know, it's quite sad. I'm worried about my kids, if they'll have any fish to look at and shoot.
What do you think about the whole in 50 years from now there's no fish in the sea?
I thought in the Pacific that there would be just millions of fish, and there was a few, but like there's not these gigantic fan corals and stuff like that I was expecting, and you still got to hunt them to get them, which is good. And we're not the problem, it's the big super trawlers. Elena and I eat like what we catch. But yeah, okay, let's roll the head sail out.
Troy Reynolds says hoist Troy up onto the mast so we get good connection. That's a beautiful idea.
Don't think we haven't thunk about that, Troy. We've got an antenna on the top there. But yeah, as we get further away from port, it's just going to get worse. If you're unhappy now, just call it a day, guys.
Well, we had, I think last check was 1.3. So thanks for tuning out, guys. We're getting pretty bad connection right now.
Sorry, we're heading out to sea. We're yet to find the perfect internet connection. Yeah, it took us a long time to find this SIM card. We get 10 gig a week, but the connection's a bit mismatched.
Well, let's get the head sail out, and then we can sail, and then we can take flight.
Alright.
Also, too, if anybody has any kind of secret ideas, like stuff that most people don't know about for getting internet out at sea, yeah, hit us up. Oh, we've got good connection again.
Alright, this is the part. Slow down the engine.
Oh yes, everyone please pay attention. I asked us this the other day.
And we go stop on the engine.
I would go,
We go off, and then we put these into reverse.
you on
So-
auto?
Yeah, no, I'm on
Ready,
standby.
go this
So we've got a true wind speed of 8.5 knots today.
Pretty decent.
Going about 3 knots right now, but I'm hoping this will pick up as we get a bit further out. It's code 0 weather.
It certainly is,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably get the code 0 up a little bit later.
Riley, can you explain the code 0 just for a second?
Code 0, we are in an apparent wind speed of 9 knots at the moment. Code 0 is good at up to 12. you head into it. It's a very light wind sail, but it's excellent because it means that you'll be sailing in sort of 4 or 5 knots of wind, 6, 7 knots. You'll be going quite well, and it just means you won't be putting the engine on. Where on the old boat we would have been like, okay, well, we can't sail at all here. On this one we're like, okay, awesome, let's get out the Code Zero.
Someone just asked, is it a Coke Zero day?
Coke Zero. It is always a Coke Zero day.
Have you tweeted about Coke Zero or something?
Nah.
These boys are addicted to Coke Zero. Like the fridge, there's no room for all my stuff because it's just filled with Coke Zero, and the freezer.
Okay, guys, I keep getting messages about turning the camera sideways. Look,
I know.
I was
okay.
actually out on a mission looking for some pain medication for Riley. I
Yeah.
walk in and he's got the camera shooting like this, so it's stuck like this.
It's not my job.
It's
We're
not his
sailing
job.
very nicely at the moment. That's
I
my
made the
job.
mistake of letting Riley set this up when I went to go pay for the fuel, and yeah, he set it up in portrait, so I'm sorry for those of you who have just tuned in, we can't flip the camera around. So
Next time.
and hopefully
Might put it on the gimbal as well. Let me know what you think about
If
that.
you like this, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, then subscribe.
Ding the bell. Dagger boards. Oh, that's a nice knot.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Don't do this, kids. What went on here? Alright, ready? I'm gonna lock it off. Go again. If you pull it, I can lock it off and then you
Locking it stops it from going that way.
Yeah, but don't you want to try and undo this knot? So if I lock it off, now you have... See?
Very, very good. I had everything backwards then.
I'm just constantly looking when I'm on watch because I'm just so scared. We actually had a close call when we were coming into Spain a few years ago, and there was no wind, but this sea container ship had no lights on, nothing at all. And at the front of the boat I saw this shadow, and there was a massive moon this night, so I saw the shadow, and I'm not kidding, like Riley doesn't believe me. He thinks my what do you call my distance, what's that called?
Depth perception.
My depth perception, he thinks it's pretty off, but it was not this night, and the ship was like 50 metres in front of our boat, and I don't know what was going on that boat.
The
Not
first
the light
time I heard the
was
story, it was 3 metres away.
on. Are we gonna play this game, are we? No, it was pretty close. So yes,
Guys,
gotta keep a close eye out.
people keep talking about eating meat. What is everyone's fascination with eating meat?
Yeah.
For starters, it's easier on a boat because you don't have to store a lot of your veggies in the fridge.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get into this subject. So.
Nah, probably not.
Okay, good.
So
It's great
leave it
not
alone,
having
guys.
meat because you don't have to cook it, and then it's not all over the chopping board. So like when you're working with veggies and salad, it's so great because you can just rinse off the chopping board and you don't have a big meaty mess everywhere. So that's one great thing.
I caught a fish and ate it the other day.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Check out that fishing rod.
Yeah, and if that's all, I think we'll sign out here.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, and yeah, hopefully we'll organise this landscape business and the audio for next time.
Troy's actually got a gimbal, so we can put the phone on the gimbal next time. We just couldn't this time because it's a portrait. But anyway, thank thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like the video. That would really be great. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll organise another one of these things as soon as we can.